Hossein Amirabdollahian was born in the city of Damgan in northern Iran in 1964. When he was just 6 years old, his father died, leading the family to move to Tehran. His family settled in one of its poorest neighbourhoods on the capital's southern outskirts. The outbreak of war with Iran's western neighbour Iraq in 1980 would be a pivotal moment for Amirabdollahian. The 16-year-old enlisted to serve and volunteered until a ceasefire was reached in 1988. He would later credit the experience for leading him to work at the Foreign Ministry's Iraq desk in 1990. After the war, Amirabdollahian enrolled at the Foreign Ministry's School of International Relations and would later receive his master's and doctoral degrees from the University of Tehran. In 1997, he was appointed Under-Secretary of Iran's embassy to Iraq. During this time, he would develop a close relationship with Qasem Soleimani, who became commander of Iran's Quds Force around 1997 and was later assassinated in a US drone strike in 2020. The Revolutionary Guard's Quds Force is an elite unit that handles Iran's overseas operations. Soleimani would become a major force in Amirabdollahian's future. He would even later refer to himself as Soleimani's soldier. During the US invasion of Iraq in 2003, Amirabdollahian was appointed as the head of Iraq affairs at the Foreign Ministry, and from 2007 to 2010, he would serve as Iran's ambassador to Bahrain. During this time, Amirabdollahian said he would often consult Soleimani for guidance. This relationship with Soleimani would lead then-President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad to appoint Amirabdollahian as Deputy Foreign Minister for Arab and African Affairs in 2011. The election of Ebrahim Raisi as president in 2021 saw Amirabdollahian quickly promoted to become the country's top diplomat. His appointment was approved 270 votes to 10 in Iran's parliament, and during his parliamentary review, he was clear about his approach, cementing himself as a staunch backer of Iran's axis of resistance. During his 3 years as the country's foreign minister, there were monumental shifts in Iran's strained relations with Saudi Arabia. The two countries cut ties in 2016, but the leadership in the country decided to resume relations last year in a deal brokered by China. The outbreak of Israel's war on Gaza also saw Amirabdollahian take a pivotal and active role. He warned Israel that Tehran could intervene and expressed support for both Hamas and Hezbollah, members of the so-called Axis of Resistance. And in April, when an Israeli drone strike destroyed Iran's consulate in Syria's capital Damascus, Amirabdollahian called the attack a violation of all international obligations and conventions. He demanded a serious response from the international community, a community he was expected to play a role in for many years to come.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get latest news from Al Jazeera.